Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here in the exact same position that I was in my last vlog. I'm back with another reading vlog. This time I am hopefully diving into some more summary books. Of course, there's no such thing as a summary book. You can read books whenever the heck you want, but these are books that I thought would be really cool to read in summer because they have like summer vibes. The first one is Where the Truth Lies by Anna Bailey. This is an art copy, but it is like for sale. It's a small town full of secrets. It's hard to tell where the truth lies. I have already started this one. Not sure how I feel about the writing. We shall see. The next one is one that I wanted to pick up before. I've mentioned it before, The Night the Lights Went Out by Karen White. Then I have a new one that I recently picked up, The Friendship List by Susan Mallory. And this is about friends that are like older and they do like a checklist to kind of like live their best life. And then the last one is another thriller, Two Truths and a Lie by Meg Mitchell Moore. This recommendation I got from Haley Hughes, and I saw it at the book exchange and I immediately snagged it, and it's just been patiently waiting for me to pick it up. So I'm really hoping that I can get to this one. I'm not sure which ones I'll get to in this vlog, but the plan is to read as many as I possibly can in a very short amount of time because I'm going to be very busy over the next week. All right, so like I said, I just started this one. Not sure if it's going to be my thing or not still. The writing is definitely not captivating me, but I'm only 18 pages in, so like what do I expect? Plus I've never read from this author before, so it's going to take me a minute to get used to something new. But it's basically about it's basically like a mystery suspense novel about this 17-year-old girl named Abigail who goes missing, and her friend Emma feels very, very guilty because she's the one that like left her behind at this party that was happening in the woods. And so you would think, living in this small town, that the community would like come together and rally together to try to find Abigail, but instead it's not like that at all. It's basically like the complete opposite because everybody kind of has secrets, and the town has like racist, homophobic, cruel characters, all of that. It's not a like lighter type story. It's definitely heavy. There's lots of triggers, and the family relationships are difficult to read about. So I don't know if this is the best book for me to personally read right now, considering I'm struggling with the writing, only 18 pages in, and it has to deal with all of these topics. So I think I might just put this one on the back burner. I don't know. I feel bad doing that because I feel like if I'm going to do that, I'm going to DNF it. But I'm not in the best mental health space right now. So I think for my own sake, I probably will put this down and try to pick up something else. I'll let you know, but that's a little bit about what this one's about. And when I either continue in this one or start something else, I'll let you know. I just came outside to sit in sunshine a little bit. I have not so good news. I am going to DNF Where the Truth Lies, and it actually has an alternate title called Tall Bones. Not sure why it has like two titles or two different covers, maybe marketing, not sure. I mean, obviously marketing, but I don't know which one was not working. But I don't know if I'm gonna temporarily DNF this or permanently DNF this. I want to say it's temporary, but it's most likely permanent, just because I usually, when I put books down, I do not pick them back up. I did not make it very far. I wasn't having like the best mental health day yesterday, and to be completely honest, I'm not today either, so I don't know if that's the reason why, but I stopped on page 51, chapter 8. And there are some people that are really, really loving this book. In fact, I watched this review yesterday. I will link the review down in the description box so you can see it, because I definitely don't want to like turn you off to this book. I definitely think it's a me thing rather than a book thing. Also, it's more heavily character focused than I like, or that I can focus on right now, so I'm gonna probably pick up something a little bit more like plot based. Not sure what that is yet. Let me look up this review real quick. Let me at least tell you the creator's name. That let's see, it was Edward Lorn, L-O-R-N, but like I said, I will link it down below. And this is actually like his possible favorite. It says another contender for book of the year. So Edward really liked it. I know on Goodreads and Storygraph there's 5-star reviews out there. So if you like character driven stories with like mysterious, suspenseful undertones, crappy people, cruel people, small town secrets, all of that jazz, this might be right up your alley. It's just not right up my alley right now. It's been a sad girl morning, but it is 4:14. It's Friday afternoon, and I need a good book to get me through this weekend. So I am going to start Two Truths and a Lie by Meg Mitchell-Moore. Never read anything by this author before, but I did get this book recommendation from Haley at Haley Hughes, and our book tastes are very much the same, but also very different. We either totally align or we're totally on opposite sides of, like, you know, she loves it and I absolutely hate it, or vice versa. So I'm gonna dive into this one. It's a thriller, but it's like, I think it's like rich person drama, because I know that's what Haley likes. Anyway, I heard her talk about it and I immediately added it to my wish list. I found it at the book exchange for $14. So I went ahead and picked it up. It was $14 bookstore credit for me. And they have the audiobook on the Hoopla app, which is connected with my library. So I'm gonna be able to do a combo situation. Came to drop the dust jacket off right over there on that little table. And I read the top little portion right here because I don't like to read the synopsis because I don't want to be spoiled for anything. But it says, this little part at the top, I have to read it to you. It says, the rest of us had our Tommy Bahama beach chairs slung low in the sand, hydro flasks in the cup holders. This woman had no water bottle that anyone could see, no Yeti full of cold brew, certainly no snacks to share. Probably gonna be the most ridiculous thing you have ever seen, but I made myself one and now I'm gonna make my husband one. All right, so we have the coffee, cream, and Ready Whip, and you put ice in here. Then you put half and half. And then you put some of the whip. And then you put some of the coffee. Looks like that. And then you put the thing on and this on, and you shake it. Glass. Whoo, I made a mess. And you pour it. And there is a delicious beverage. I'm on page 56 or 57, not 100% sure. I just got out of the bath because I needed a little self-care moment. And I am listening to it on audiobook through the Hoopla app, which is connected with my library. So you can listen to it for free if you have Hoopla. I just did a bath. I used one of my pumpkin and vanilla bath fizzers. Like I used this one, you can tell. Not great, but it was nice to indulge. So that's what I did. I think I'm just gonna sit over there on my bed and read. Oh, okay. What's it about? There is this squad of women, that's what they call it, the squad, and it's a group of women that are friends. There's like 12 of them, but we're following different perspectives. So we're following a couple of women in that group, but we're mainly following one of the new moms to the area, Sherry and her daughter have just relocated to the area and happened to have bumped into the squad and their children, and all of their children are around the same age. And it sounds like Sherry has like escaped an abusive relationship, or she's gotten a divorce recently or something like that. Not really sure what's going on there. And then we're following a couple of the other moms and a couple of the children and stuff like that. Nothing mysterious or thrilling has taken place yet, but I'm only like 50 pages in, so I am expecting it to pick up a bit. But they're introducing us to the characters, the side characters, the world, and you know, setting up each of their lives and kind of where they fit into the story. And then I think the plot will pick up. So far, so good. Good morning. I'm here with an update. It's actually not morning. It's 10:53, but I'm doing my podcast. This is the first episode that Jacqueline is not co-hosting with me. I'm doing this episode with my friend Danielle. I'm hoping, let's see, what day is this video going up? I'm not really sure. So what I'm gonna do, I think this video will be up before that podcast episode will be up. But once it is, I'll link it down below. But all of my podcast information is down below. But my friend Danielle, she has a YouTube channel. She's on Instagram. We're in the same book club. We hung out this summer in the Outer Banks. Yeah, I can't wait to talk to her. We're discussing banned books and going through the list and censorship and just giving information about Banned Books Week, which is coming up September 26th through September 26th through October 2nd. Not August. We're not moving backwards in time, Gwen. Anyway, I'm here with a reading update. I did put my book sleeve on this book, and you can see that it's a little too little, like it's a little short. So it does fit this size hardback, but it can also fit like taller hardbacks as well. But I do like having it in there, and it brings me so much joy. I did link this in one of my day in the life vlogs. Yeah, anyway, okay, so I read this last night, or yesterday I should say. I read a little bit when I was updating you, and then I read a little bit before bed, but I made it to page 118, chapter 25, and I probably would have read more if my husband and I would not have played our video games, because it's reading so quickly, and it's just like suburban drama, but it's set in this like beachy town near Boston, and it's just following the lives and the small town secrets of this group of women. And like I said, it's following some of the moms of the group. The new mom, Sherry, you're getting to know like the daughters a little bit, but then there's this like older daughter as well that we're following. She's like 18, you know, on the cusp of like going off to college and stuff like that. So it's very, very interesting, but nothing like super mysterious has happened now. So I don't know if that's really the vibe, but I am enjoying it. And you can tell that the other book was just not for me, how much I read, and I spent like a couple days on it, and this is just 100 and something pages just on my first day. So you can tell that I wasn't really in the mood for that other book. But yeah, like I said, I will have the review linked down below. I also went ahead and put it on like my Goodreads DNF shelf, that book. And then I linked to the video there as well. So hopefully that video will get some views for that creator, because they loved the book. And I hate when I DNF a book, people are like, oh my gosh, you DNF'd it, I shouldn't pick it up. No, it just wasn't for me. And I'm totally a mood reader. This book wasn't even on my TBR. None of these books were on my TBR this month, but I took like a little break, and I'm like, let me finish out the summer, and then I will jump into the horror books that I have left. So yeah, anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually read some, then do the podcast with Danielle, and then I have no idea what the afternoon holds. Maybe some more reading, maybe some video games. I know we have some things to do around the house, so stick around to find out. Hi friends, I just wanted to check in. It's been a very busy Saturday. I did record with Danielle earlier today. We actually started recording a little bit earlier, which I'm very happy about because it took a while to edit, but it's a really good episode, you guys. I think you're really gonna like it. I just love talking to Danielle, and she's actually gonna be a repeat guest. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But it is already past 7 p.m. I am drinking out of my Hello Lovely mug. I'm drinking my new white pumpkin tea from David's Tea, and guys, it is so good. I'm glad I got 4 ounces instead of just the 2 ounces, because I can tell I'm gonna fly through this very, very quickly. So good. This mug holds 16 ounces. So this is 16 ounces of tea. It's so fresh, but it's got that touch of fall. I need no additives, just the tea. No cream, no sugar, no honey, no lemon, nothing. Just the tea, and it is so good. On chapter 37, page 170, this book cover does have like a handy dandy ribbon bookmark for me, so I am using that. I have been dog-earing some things. So this was my first Meg Mitchell Moore book, and I wish that this was classified more as like women's fiction, chick lit, whatever you want to call it, rather than like a thriller or a mystery, because there was really nothing mysterious or thrilling about this. And while things happened, it was much more of a character driven novel, in my opinion, than a plot based story. You have Sherry and her daughter who have moved to this small, like, beachy town near Boston, and there is a group of moms that are all like really good friends. There's like 12 of them, so there's 12 of the mom squad, and there's more important players in there and stuff like that, but there's 12 of them. And then you have Sherry and her daughter that just moved there, and I guess all of the moms have kids around the same age, so they all go to school together and stuff like that. This takes place during the summer though, so obviously all the kids are on summer vacation. None of the moms seem to have jobs, except for maybe Sherry gets a job in here. So it's very like elite house mom vibes. I think it's a good beach read, because you definitely don't have to like concentrate too hard when you're reading this. So poolside or at the beach, highly recommend this. There are some like coming of age bits, because one of the characters that we read from in here is 17 turning 18, and you know, she's finished high school and she's planning out the rest of her lives. There are like small town secrets, and there's this one woman whose husband died and now she's starting to see someone again, and she doesn't tell the mom squad. There's the new woman and her secrets and why she's there, and there's Alexa's secrets, who's the teenager. She has her secrets about what she's doing after the summer, and she doesn't really tell her mom. And so there are like secrets and there's funny bits and stuff like that, but overall, just like a plot or anything like that, nothing happened. It's just a slice of life during the summer for these different women and events that took place in the summer surrounding their lives. 3 out of 5 stars for this one. Not bad, just not what I was expecting. Not enough mom drama, and not enough plot for me, and nothing mysterious or thrilling. And I felt like Alexa was the main character, even though that Sherry also had a really big part in the story as well. I still felt like Alexa was the main character, and she's 17. But it didn't feel like, it felt like it should have been a YA story, but it wasn't. So I don't know, yeah. So those are my final thoughts on that one. And next up, I am going to pick up the friendship list. The only reason I'm moving ahead in this like summer TBR little snippet that I'm doing is because I have this one audio from Libby. So I'm going to go ahead and read as much of this and as fast as this that I can. It's only like 1:18, but I do want to take a nap today, and I'm probably going to play video games tonight and Big Brother is on, so I'm not sure how much I'll actually get read today, but I'm hoping between like today and tomorrow I can finish this off. Karen White book, The Night the Lights Went Out, is just gonna have to wait. I have put it on so many like reading vlog TBRs and it just never happens. One reason is because the audiobook is not available on like Libby or Scribd or Hoopla or anything like that. And I don't want to have to like pay for it when I have other books that are available for free on audiobook services. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait on that one, maybe next summer. All right, friends, I'm coming to you with an update. One I was hoping I wouldn't have to share with you, but I am going to DNF the friendship list. This just isn't something that really I don't think I can like get on board with. It's not bad. It's basically about two women that are best friends in their mid to upper 30s who have never really, they don't have men in their lives. So this summer they're going to change that. And yeah, it's just not something, I mean, I thought I was going to be interested in it, but just how it's written, it's more of a character study of these two women, and there's not really a plot other than like finding themselves. Some people have loved it. I loved this book. Great story. I hope she makes this a series. It's a romance chick lit. The cover does not really fit the book. This person rated it 4 stars though, and I went in for the cover. So I really enjoyed the book, but it's not what I was thinking. They're trying to get over something big that happened in their lives, and let's see, that have made them not date or have sex in years, a lot of years. During this book, both of them gets over everything and starts dating again. And this person really liked Ellen, but they didn't like Unity, which is, they're the best friends. And they said 2 best friends in their mid-30s are having a crisis. One is a 3-year military widow, and the other has been a single mom since she was 17. Neither has been on a date with another man. The only topic in this book is sex. What's wrong with that, you ask? One woman identifies herself as nearly a virgin, and both of them are as innocent as newborns. I'm sorry, but that's not just realistic. They have internet and TV. They aren't living off-world. One day they both decide to stop being pitiful so they can dare each other with a list of challenges to accomplish, obviously including dressing better, going on a date, etc. Suddenly, little old ladies are giving detailed sex advice to the widow. And then the other one's male friend has suddenly noticed her after knowing her for 20 plus years. So it just sounds like it's gonna be, you know, at best a 3-star for me, and I need something more than that right now that's gonna hold my attention a little bit more. Plus, even though that the 2 main characters, Ellen and Unity, are like the main characters, the star of the show in this, there's so many little side characters, like the one woman's son, these 2 guys that work for Unity, the one friend of Ellen. Like, there's just so many side characters, and I don't want to have to focus on like who's important, who's not important, and all of that jazz right now. So to wrap up this last summer themed reading vlog, sorry it was a little disappointing, but this is how to DNF, folks. You're not enjoying it, don't read it. So the first one I attempted is Where the Truth Lies by Anna Bailey, and I did give this a shot. I really did try, but it wasn't holding my attention. The writing was not my favorite, and I read from other reviewers and watched reviews that said this is more of a character-driven story than a plot-driven story, and that's not my thing. So I DNF'd this on page 51. And then I picked up 2 Truths and a Lie by Meg Mitchell-Moore. Read this whole novel. I rated it 3 stars, and while I think it was the great thing to like make sure I wasn't in a reading slump, it's really fast-paced. It It's really easy to get through. It's kind of like one of those mind-numbing reads. It doesn't take a lot to like read a book like this. You can read it at the pool and be interrupted 100 times. It doesn't really matter. Then I picked up this one, which I was hoping to read like today and tomorrow, but I'm just not in the mood for it, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and DNF this one on page 37. And that wraps up this reading vlog. I'm sorry it wasn't more exciting, but that's how reading realistically goes sometimes. But that's all for today's video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Probably gonna get a lot of hate posting a reading vlog with all of these DNFs, but this is a realistic look at my reading at the end of summer. So it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye guys.